What's up, guys? This is Shifty F-150 here today, and we're going to be installing the RAS Road Active suspension system on my F-150. And the reason that I'm making a video about this actually is because I have the axle flip kit, which makes installing it a little bit more complicated, and not in all directions is it spot on. I see a lot of people running these systems for their trailers and stuff to help with sway, and also, but I see on their website it says that it should help with axle wrap, wheel hop, and just traction in general. So I figured might as well give it a try on my F-150 because I'm definitely having some traction issues. So basically, just to get things started, guys, what you're gonna do is you're gonna jack up the diff, just support that right there. Once you do all that, go ahead and get your jack stands, set them right underneath each eye of either side of the leaf spring, right there. The same thing on the other side over there. It's not too good. Now, I did actually get things started on the driver's side over here because I wasn't expecting to record this video, but once I needed help with the instructions being helpful for a stock setup, I have an axle flip kit with a 3.5 drop, so it definitely was a little bit different. I had to figure it out on my own. But even though I already did finish up all the driver's side, the steps for the passenger side are the exact same. So I'm gonna go ahead, start getting started on that, and I'll record all those steps over there. All right, coming over to the passenger side here, I got the wheel off. Once you get the wheel off, there really isn't too much more that you have to do. All you gotta do is lay on the spring right on top of the leaf spring over here. It's a little confusing to do one hand. All right, sorry about that. It's a little hard to do with one hand, but once that's all on there, it's just gotta lay here and slide these brackets through this part right here. And it might seem like you don't have enough room. It's because you don't. You do have to extend the spring down this way a little bit. Let me see if I can set my phone up for you. What you do is you grab the threaded rod, start twisting the rod counterclockwise to loosen it. And as you're doing that, you will see you start to get more room here. And you can then push the bracket this way, giving yourself a little bit of room to put in that last screw. So with the axle flip kit, you actually do have to buy an extension bracket, which you cannot buy on their website. You do have to call them or contact them through email to get an order for this. It's not much more. It's only like $20 or $30 more, but it is needed to complete this install. So once you get this little bar on here, you can go ahead and tighten these all up, and then you, instead of pushing the bar this way, you will then pull it back going that way to tighten this up a little bit, and then you will set the tension on this spring. All you really want to make sure of is the hook going over the rear eye is right in the center. Center enough. Put that 22mm wrench on the front nut so it stays locked. Then you get a 12mm socket on the rear here, and you start setting your tension. Really is not too hard though. You're really just worrying about setting the right width between the springs, which they give you this little coin for, which it's not wide enough yet. So it does look like I have enough room right now to fit the 1mm spacer in there, but I do want to go with the 2mm spacer to give a little bit more tension and hopefully help with handling a little bit more. So just a couple more cranks. So it looks like I got the suspension all dialed in now. Got that spacer train there. Go ahead to the other side. Check that same thing. It's a little bit tighter on this side, but I'll go ahead and fix that. But that's really the gist of it. Then you can go ahead, take your jack stands out, throw the wheels back on and everything, set her back down. All right, got everything back on the ground, torqued all the wheels, take it for a ride. So I just finished doing the first drive after installing the RAS Road Active suspension system, and let me tell you, this thing definitely helped a great amount. I was having some serious issues where I was literally getting thrown into the next lane anytime I would just do a hit from 40 miles an hour, and this thing greatly improved my wheel hop issue. So anybody that might be having that issue, or even with towing and hauling, it does help a great amount, because I've seen a lot of people post about how it reduces squat, sway, and other things like that. But for my case, definitely a great temporary traction bar while I wait for my VAS kit to come in, which will also be doing something very similar, but towards the front eye hook. Anyway though guys, it's been Shifty F-150. I hope you guys enjoyed that little installation video, and I'll catch you on the next one.